2 years ago to this day, we got one of, if not the most anticipated superhero movie and just movie in general ever with Spider-Man No Way Home. And because it's the 2-year anniversary of No Way Home, I thought I'd make a nice little throwback video and recap all of the great moments, the funny times, the cool things that happened during the No Way Home era, man. So without further ado, let's get into it. And quickly before I continue, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and remind you that all my links to all my socials, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is all in the description of this video. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Thank you for watching. Now, the first thing that started all of this hype off, at least from what I remember, was this Jamie Foxx Instagram post from 2020 or 2019, where he not only confirmed that he was going to be in the next Spider-Man project as Electro, but he also in this post shows Tobey, Andrew, and Tom in this sick art that has lightning and the Spider-Sense logos in the sky. Bro, once this post happened, everybody on the internet was lighting up with theories, speculation, and excitement, bro. That's when everyone started to think, oh, wait a minute, we might get Tobey and Andrew in this film. We might get to see the villains of the past return, like not only Electro, but Doc Ock, Green Goblin, you know, the Lizard, etc. All of those crazy theories and aspirations we had, or at least I had, started with this Instagram post, man. Speculation was going rampant at this time, and it was awesome to see this. And along with that speculation of different multiversal villains and characters appearing, there was also these toy leaks and Lego set leaks I remember seeing, where it was like this one here that showed Vulture and Spider-Man in the black and gold suit showing up, man. There's also this one in the Sanctum Sanctorum. There's a lot of these little toy leaks. I don't even know if these are real, to be honest. I just remember seeing these and starting to think, oh my gosh, this is legit. We're going to see this in the movie, things of that nature. But going back to that black and gold suit, man, the first time I saw that in the toy leaks and in the movie leaks for this film, bro, I thought that Tom Holland was going to be time traveling, going into different universes, capturing different people, all this other stuff, man. And he had the little gauntlet thing on his wrist shooting out the magic. Like, goodness gracious, bro. I remember thinking that this was going to be so insane what Tom was going to be doing in this film. The movie was still insane, but obviously Tom wasn't going to different universes and like capturing people and going up against different foes in different timelines. So this definitely, though, was an idea that I had after seeing some of these leaks of the suits and, you know, different toy leaks. And these toy leaks and all this stuff not only generated more speculation, but also built hype for the eventual release of the trailer. But a day before the release of the first No Way Home trailer, we saw the leaked trailer drop online. Everybody, including myself, was questioning, was it real, was it fake? But we all watched it, bro. I remember being in an Indiana hotel on a family road trip, and I showed my brother the leak, and I was like, yo, this might be real. We watched the whole thing. It was like kind of grainy, VFX were unfinished, everything, but we ended up watching the trailer, man. And then the following day, we got the actual release of the first Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Doc Ock at the end of it saying hello Peter, and everybody losing their minds, man. I was going crazy when I saw that, dude. The action throughout the trailer, seeing Green Goblin throw the pumpkin bomb, the fight on the bridge, like, dude, everything about this first No Way Home trailer, even the stuff with Doctor Strange and Peter, all those scenes look cool. You know, they really did a great job with making you feel the gravitas of this movie and what it was going to bring to the superhero fan base and the Spider-Man fan base, dog. Very, very well done with the trailer, but yeah, it did leak the day before it dropped, but you know what I mean. Shortly after this trailer dropped, I remember first off it getting like over 50 million or 100 million worldwide views in the first week, which was nuts. But on top of that, we also got much speculation from fans expecting Tobey obviously to show up because of Doc Ock, Andrew Garfield being in the movie. Some even said that Venom would show up, you know, Daredevil, different characters that are associated with Spider-Man in the comics. Like, everything that stemmed from this trailer just got more and more and more hyped and intense as the months went on. It's like we couldn't go a day without the hype just increasing or someone coming up with a new idea or a new theory about this film. And in the midst of all of this, shortly after this trailer dropped, we actually got the infamous interview with Andrew Garfield, who pretty much denied he was in the movie. And I'll go ahead and play this clip now, the infamous "I'm not the werewolf" clip.
Mafia, where I'm like, I'm not the werewolf. I promise you I am not the werewolf.
I'm like, I'm not the werewolf. I'm like, I'm not the werewolf.
And after this interview, obviously many fans were like, yeah, he's 100% in the movie. He's just trying to say this just for the interview to try and ease through. He knows dang well he's going to show up. I actually believe that he wasn't going to show up in this movie. I actually thought Tom was going to be going against all of these villains and that we may get a cameo from Tobey, but I didn't actually know about Andrew. I don't know why that was, but I forgot my reasoning, man. I just didn't think Andrew was going to be in the movie. But sure enough, he was, obviously. But yeah, I didn't think he was going to be, especially after this interview. I actually thought it was being genuine and being serious. But clearly he was just capping, and this became one of the most memed interviews of all time. And eventually in this No Way Home era, we would eventually get the second trailer for the movie. But before that, there was plenty of leaks circling through, as you all know, man. And none more famous than this one right here, dog. I remember people and millions of people over the internet were debating, was this picture of Andrew Garfield from the movie, this leaked picture, real or fake? Was it photoshopped or not? Was it deep faked or not? You can go find videos on the internet actually analyzing the image and letting the audience know if it was a deep fake or not, bro. And it's crazy to me that all these leaks ended up being real. We saw this. We also saw this picture of Toby and Andrew on the scaffolding that ends up being in the end of No Way Home. And I honestly didn't believe any of it. I looked at it, I saw it, I was like, yeah, very funny, you know, deep fake, CGI, whatever. But then the fact that all of this ended up being true is still mind-boggling to me, bro. Toby and Andrew were standing on that scaffolding. They were with Tom Holland, which, speaking of Tom Holland and those two being on the scaffolding, the leaks from John Campea were insane, bro. Seeing Daredevil get leaked in images and they absolutely ended up being real, you know, the images of them all on the scaffolding in the final battle together. Like, this whole moment, bro, with these leaks, this is where you basically decided, did you believe Toby and Andrew in the movie or did you not? That all happened pretty much in this span, and quite frankly, I still didn't believe they were in the movie after I already saw it, bro. I was just that skeptical of the entire thing. And obviously they all ended up being up in the film, man, but these leaks were nuts. Millions, tens of millions of people debating whether this information was real or whether it was fake, and it ended up being real, thankfully, and we got to see him in the film. And then we did get the second trailer for No Way Home. I remember the hype and buzz around this trailer being nearly as exciting and powerful as it was for the first one, if not even more. And at the end of the day, you know, people were still theorizing from this trailer. I even thought that Harry Osborn from the Spider-Man Raimi movies, bro, I thought this was him at the end of the trailer in a different outfit. Like, I was just seeing things, I was hearing voices in my head like Randy Orton. At the end of the day, the action, the excitement for this trailer was wild. And in the Brazilian trailer too for No Way Home, dude, you could see Lizard's neck moving, showing you that he got hit by something that was CGI'd out. And this pretty much confirmed that Andrew was going to be in this film and that Toby was probably somewhere in that frame as well, just edited out. Also, this frame of Tom Holland landing, we know dang on well he wasn't going to be by himself when this shot was in the film, and sure enough, he wasn't. And then before the film, just a couple minor things, there were some leaks of their actual costumes of Toby, Tom, and Andrew behind the scenes. There were stunt double leaks as well. And after that, man, I think it was a few weeks later, not that long after, we got the official release of Spider-Man No Way Home. In my theater and many theaters across the world erupted when this movie came out, bro. It was like, it was a cultural event. It really was, man. Everybody was excited. The Marvel superhero fan base in general was united. The movie made what, over $1.7 billion in the box office, and it was during like the winter time too, with the Christmas vibes. We got to see some of our favorite characters in the history of the world show up in this movie, man. It was just an awesome time and truly unforgettable. And to factor in the fact that the movie actually told a pretty good story between Toby, Andrew, and Tom, and the mentoring roles and them dealing with the grief and the loss, and, you know, teaching Tom how to truly be Spider-Man, the classical version that he simply just lost sight of, I feel like, in Far From Home and Homecoming. He actually had that by the end of this movie, and it felt fulfilling. The emotion was there in this film. The dialogue was pretty solid in most parts. I still think that No Way Home is a bit overrated looking back on it now. However, the movie is still good, and I'm very glad that it dropped, and it was an absolutely amazing theater experience, man. And I wish I could go back because it was beautiful. And so overall, the No Way Home era to me personally was just a period full of joy, excitement, and palpable passion, and so much hype leading up to this movie, and eventually once it released, man, everybody being excited, a mass amount of people, this superhero fan base really being so excited about one specific thing. I haven't seen anything like this outside of Avengers Endgame, man, and I don't know when this type of excitement is going to generate amongst the superhero fan base anytime soon, but we likely will never see something like what happened with No Way Home or Endgame for at least 5 to 10 more years minimum, bro, because this was absolutely amazing, man, and I wish I could relive the period. It was just so awesome to see everything go down, but at the end of the day, it happened. I'm glad it happened, and I'm glad we got to see Tom, Toby, and Andrew interact on the big screen. So let me know what you thought about No Way Home in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about the things in this video. Did you remember some of these events? Did you not? And what were some of your favorite moments from the No Way Home era? And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a phenomenal day. Peace out.